Welcome to your practice today. We're going to begin in child's pose, hips to the heels, just dropping those shoulders down and creating space in the upper back. A lot of the poses we're going to try out today require shoulder strength, so we want to give them a chance to relax. We're going to come through tabletop and lift up to your downward facing dog on a breath out. Lowering the knees to the ground and back to child's pose, breathe out. Keep the hands planted as they are, rise up to tabletop, roll through the feet to downward facing dog. Drop the knees, inhale. Drop the hips, exhale. Rising back up, tabletop, breathe in. Curl the toes under, lift the hips, down dog, breathe out. Drop the knees, breathe in. Lower the hips, breathe out. Just coming into a flow with your body, tabletop, breathing out, downward facing dog. Lifting the right leg up, come up high on that left heel, tuck that knee into the outer right tricep, lift it back up, pull it through and cross it towards the left elbow, lift up, inhale. Exhale, bring it right back to right elbow. Lift it up, inhale. Twisting it through towards the left elbow, exhale. Send it up, breathe in. Step it through center, breathe out. Drop the left knee to the ground, grab a hold of blocks if you have them. Just coming into that low lunge, top of the mat, breathe in. As you exhale, send the hips back. Relax your shoulders down, half split. Coming through to that low lunge, breathe in. Drop it back, half split, breathe out. Just keep alternating forward into the lunge. Dropping back, half split. Forward, low lunge, breathing in. Exhaling, half split. Forward into your low lunge, breathing in. Lift your arms up. Grab a hold of your left wrist, give it a nice long peel over towards the right. Separate the hands, lower the hands down to the blocks or the floor. Straighten out those arms. Curl the left toes under, step your right foot back, downward facing dog. And give those ankles a little roll out. Breathing in, drop the knees to tabletop. Child's pose, breathe out. Back to table, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lifting the heels, left leg lifts. Knee to outer left arm. Reach the foot up. Twist it through towards right arm. Breathe in, lift up. Back to the left arm, exhale. It's important here to shift those shoulders forward. One more time, twist it through to that right elbow. Lift it up, inhale. Step it through center, exhale. Drop your right knee. Bring your blocks back if you have them. Inhaling in that low lunge. Exhaling, half split. Inhaling, low lunge. Exhale, half split. Keep going, low lunge. Breathe in. Deep breath out through the nose. One more. Inhale, low lunge. Half split, breathe out. Coming through to that low lunge, lift the arms up, breathing in. Grab a hold of your right wrist, peel it over to the left. Separate the hands, lower them down. You can keep the blocks or lose them. Plant the hands, step it back, downward facing dog, breathe out. Shifting forward, high plank. Lower down halfway, flip the toes. Press through the heels of the hands, up dog. Breath out, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up. Step it through for that lunge. Keep the back knee lifted, reach your arms up, breathe in. Hands to your heart center. Twist and try to land that left elbow on the outside of the right thigh. Rotating right at the center of your spine. Maybe swivel that right shoulder up and back. Keep the hands planted at heart center. Maybe turn your head a little bit up over that right shoulder. Now step your left foot forward, get a little momentum. Keep the twist. You're just gonna spread your arms out like long wings. Keep breathing, feel your strength. Lower your right arm down, crossing the wrists. Drop your head in a forward fold. Just give yourself a relaxing moment there. Reach your arms up, inhale. Hinge at the hips, lower down, exhale. Halfway lift. Step your left foot back, right foot back. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. Lift both heels up. Left leg lifts, step it through. Rise up for your crescent lunge. Hands together at heart center, twist to the left. Try to land that right elbow on the outer left thigh. Be careful not to put direct pressure down into the top of the knee. Keep swiveling, rotating towards the left. Take a peek down, step your right foot forward like you're sitting in chair. Spread the wings of your arms, spread through the collarbones. Try to look up towards that left hand. Lowering your left hand down, cross it in front of the right, forward fold, exhale. Breathe out. Rise all the way up. Reach through the hands. And fold down again, exhale. Stepping back to the middle of your mat. We're going to aim the knees towards the left and just sit down into those hips. Plant the hands shoulder width apart. Play around with side crow. If this is not something that you normally practice, you might just want to get comfortable placing the right shin bone on the back of the left arm. You can always place blocks under the feet. You can pause the video and play around with that a bit. When you're done playing, step back into downward facing dog. Massage the feet out a few times. Forward into your chaturanga. Flip the toes for upward facing dog. Big breath out, downward facing dog. Lift the heels, left leg lifts. Bend the knee, step it through. Step your right foot forward, halfway lift. Breathe out, fold. Rise all the way up and reach. Hands to heart center, exhale. Reach it back up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Step the feet back again, about halfway. This time we're turning the knees towards the right, sit down. Play around with getting your left shin or left thigh bone to the back of your right arm. Bending those elbows like you're going into chaturanga. Reaching your heart forward. You may come in and out of this a few times just to find it. Maybe take the time to pause the video, place blocks under your feet. We're going to step it back to downward facing dog on the breath out. Lift the heels, drop them a few times, just massage the soles of the feet out, and then propel yourself into high plank. Lower down halfway, up dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Dropping to the knees, lower down, child's pose. Give your shoulders a little break. Deep breaths in and out of the nose. Come to tabletop. Press your left hand right below the heart. Lift your right arm up. Weave it through. Going to thread the needle. Beautiful thing with this pose is you have those table legs, so 90-degree bends in the knees. Really just letting go of your upper body. It's a gentle twist. Place your left hand down, press your right arm up into the air, breathe in. Place your right hand down, center of the mat. Left arm reaches up, weave it behind the right wrist, lower down onto your shoulder, onto the side of your head. You might need some kind of cushion under the side of the head, whatever makes you feel comfortable here. We're only here for a few rounds of breath, so try to get the breath nice and deep into the belly. Consider this a nice little relaxing moment. Press your right hand down, lift your left arm up. Exhale, tabletop. And walk your hands forward. Drop the elbows. The forearms are going to be parallel. And tuck the toes under for dolphin. It's like down dog with your forearms down. Start to just tiptoe those feet forward. Maybe play around with forearm stand, one leg at a time. I'm starting with my right. And just bend that left knee deeply. Give the right leg a pop up into the air. Again, if this is not one you play around with often, you may want to come up against a wall, use a block between the forearms, a strap around the upper arms can be great. Might be a good place to pause the video and just play around with this one. And when you're done, you're going to find your way into child's pose and relax. And just make your way through to your back, lying down. Grab a hold of the knees. Very short but intense practice today. So we're going to give ourselves a moment to lie back, swivel the legs around in some circles, and cross the right ankle over the left thigh, interlace the hands around the left thigh. Give that a firm pull in to stretch the right outer hip. Press through the soles of the feet like they're each standing on a solid surface. And then cross that right knee over the left for eagle legs. We're taking a really deep twist. So they start to lower towards the left. Turn your head to the right. Trying to keep your shoulders down on the ground if possible. Just breathe here into your twisting belly. Bring the legs back to center. You can unwind those legs and just switch around. Eye of the needle. Left ankle over the right thigh. Interlace the hands around the right leg. Just give that a gentle pull in. Maybe press the left forearm into the left thigh to open it up. And then we're fully crossing those legs, left knee on top of the right, twisting towards the right. And the head will go down slightly to the left, or as far as you want it to go. Bringing it out, just another moment here. Honoring all the hard work that you just attempted. Come back to center. Give the knees a hug. Exhale, lift your head up to the knees. And namaste.